My girlfriend threw my anniversary gift in the trash, saying, "I don't wear cheap junk, I deserve designer." I picked it up and said, "Fair enough." I returned the $5,000 vintage necklace she mistook for costume jewelry. When she found the receipt on the counter later, her face went pale. I, 29 male, have been with my girlfriend, 27, for 2 years. Our anniversary was last weekend. I'd spent months tracking down the perfect gift. See, she's always loved vintage stuff, or at least she used to. When we first started dating, she'd drag me to estate sales, antique shops, flea markets. She'd get excited about old brooches, vintage scarves, retro jewelry, said she loved the history behind old pieces, the craftsmanship you can't find anymore. So when I saw the necklace, I knew it was perfect. Art Deco piece from the 1920s. White gold with tiny diamonds and sapphires arranged in this intricate geometric pattern. The jeweler who specialized in estate pieces authenticated it, cleaned it, made sure the clasp was secure. Cost me $5,000. Not pocket change, but I'd been saving specifically for this. Wanted to give her something meaningful. Anniversary dinner was at this nice Italian place. Nothing crazy fancy, but good food, candlelight, the whole romantic setup. After dessert, I gave her the box. She opened it, looked at the necklace. Her smile got weird. "It's vintage," I said. "From the 20s. I know you love Art Deco pieces." She picked it up, let it dangle from her fingers. "Is this costume jewelry?" "What? No, it's real. White gold, real diamonds, and it looks like something from a cheap vintage store." She dropped it back in the box. "The kind of stuff that turns your neck green." I blinked. "Babe, it's real. I had it authenticated. It's an actual Art Deco piece from I don't wear cheap junk." She pushed the box across the table. "I deserve designer, Tiffany, Cartier, not whatever this is." People at nearby tables were starting to look. "This cost." "I don't care what it cost. It looks cheap. That's what matters." She stood up. "I'm going to the bathroom. Maybe think about whether you're ready for a real relationship with real gifts." She walked away. I sat there, staring at the necklace box. The waiter came by, looked uncomfortable, topped off my water without saying anything. I picked up the box, closed it, paid the check. When she came back, I was ready to go. In the car, she kept going. "You know, my friend from work just got a Tiffany bracelet from her boyfriend. They've only been together 6 months. We've been together 2 years, and you get me fake jewelry? It's not fake. Whatever. Just take me home." We got to her apartment. She got out without kissing me goodbye. "Thanks for dinner, I guess." I sat in my car for a minute, then drove to my place. The necklace box was still in my jacket pocket. I took it out, looked at it. 3 months of searching, 2 weeks of negotiations with the estate jeweler. $5,000. She thought it was trash. Next morning, I woke up to 3 texts. "Still mad about last night? You really embarrassed me. My friends asked what you got me and I didn't even want to show them." I didn't respond, just got dressed and drove to the estate jeweler. He remembered me. "How did she like it?" "She didn't. I'd like to return it." He winced. "That's unfortunate. Beautiful piece. I can give you $4,200 back. I have to account for the cleaning and authentication work." "That's fine." Paperwork took 20 minutes. He wrote me a check. I also asked for the itemized receipt showing the full breakdown. Original price, authentication fee, cleaning, everything. Drove to her place. She wasn't home. Used my key. Yeah, we'd exchanged keys at the 1-year mark. Left the receipt on her kitchen counter, right where she'd see it when she came in. Went back home. Felt weird. Not angry exactly, just tired. Around 6 p.m. my phone blew up. 12 missed calls, 15 texts, all from her. "Call me. Where is the necklace? You returned it? $5,000? Call me right now." I waited an hour, then called back. "Where's the necklace?" She sounded panicked. "I returned it." "What do you mean you returned it?" "You said it was cheap junk. So I took it back to the jeweler." "Fair enough." "That was, you spent $5,000? "Yep. I didn't know. I thought it was costume jewelry." "You didn't ask. You just threw it away." "Called it junk." "I didn't throw it away. You pushed it across the table and told me you deserved designer." "Same thing. You should have told me it was real." "I tried. You didn't want to hear it." Silence on her end. Then, "Buy it back." "No." "What do you mean no?" "Just buy it back. The jeweler already sold it to another customer. It's gone." That was a lie. He hadn't sold it yet, but I wasn't telling her that. Then get me something else, something equivalent. Why would I do that? Because it's our anniversary, because you love me. I got you an anniversary gift. You rejected it. We're done here. You're being ridiculous. I hung up. 30 seconds later, she called back. I declined. She called 5 more times. I declined all of them. Then came a text. Fine, be a child, but this isn't over. That was 3 days ago. Now things are getting weird. Update 1, it's been a week since the necklace incident. She's escalated. Hard. First, she showed up at my apartment 2 days after I returned the necklace. I was making coffee when I heard pounding on my door. Looked through the peephole. Her. Looking furious. I opened the door. What? We need to talk. Not really. She pushed past me anyway. You embarrassed me. Do you know what I had to tell my friends? That my boyfriend got me an expensive gift and then took it back like some petty asshole? You could tell them the truth, that you called a $5,000 necklace cheap junk and I returned it. They don't need to know how much it cost. Why not? That's literally the part you care about. You care that it was expensive now that you know. Didn't care when you thought it was cheap. She crossed her arms. You owe me a proper gift. I gave you one. No, you gave me something I didn't want, and when I said so, you threw a tantrum. I actually laughed. You're rewriting history now? I was polite. I just said it wasn't my style. You said, and I quote, I don't wear cheap junk. I deserve designer. I was being honest. Communication is important in relationships. Cool. Then here's my honest communication. We're done. Her face went pale. What? This relationship, it's over. You're breaking up with me over a necklace? I'm breaking up with you because you showed me who you really are. Someone who values things based on price tags. Someone who'd rather have an expensive logo than something meaningful. That's not someone I want to be with. You're serious. Yeah. Over a stupid necklace. Over your reaction to it. Yeah. Nap. She stared at me for a long moment. Then her expression changed. Got calculating. Fine, if that's how you want to play it. She walked to the door. But you're going to regret this. She left. I locked the door behind her. That was 5 days ago. Since then, day 1, her best friend texted me. Hey, I heard you guys are having issues. She's really hurt. She told me about the necklace. I think you're being unfair. She didn't know it was real. You should apologize and maybe get her something from Tiffany to make up for it. I replied. She insulted a gift I spent 3 months finding because it didn't have the right brand name. We're done. Please don't contact me about this again. Her friend replied, wow, so you're just going to abandon her like this? Real mature. Blocked her. Day 2, her mother called. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. Hi, this is girlfriend's mom. She told me what happened. I think you two need to sit down and talk this through. Relationships require compromise. Maybe you could look at her perspective? She has certain standards and expectations. That's not wrong. Call me back and we can arrange a time to all talk together. I deleted it. Day 3. I came home from work to find her sitting outside my apartment. How she got into the building, I don't know. Probably tailgated someone. We need to talk, she said. No, we don't. I've been thinking, maybe we rushed into breaking up, maybe we can work through this. There's nothing to work through. You're being stubborn. I'm being clear, we're not compatible. You want a walking wallet who'll buy you status symbols. That's not me. That's not fair. I just want nice things. From someone else. Goodbye. I unlocked my door, went inside, closed it. She banged on it for about 5 minutes, then left. Day 4. Yesterday. My coworker mentioned that someone called the office asking for me. A woman. When they said they couldn't transfer personal calls, she said it was an emergency. They asked what kind of emergency. She hung up. Probably her. Day 5. Today. I got a text from a number I didn't recognize. Hi, this is girlfriend's friend. She doesn't know I'm texting you. She's not eating. She's barely sleeping. She really loves you. She made a mistake. Can you please just talk to her? She's ready to apologize. I replied, if she wants to apologize, she can text me herself from her own number. But I'm not interested in getting back together regardless. The response, she's too proud to reach out first. You know how she is. Yeah, I do. That's why we're done. No response after that. Here's the thing though. I found out something interesting. Remember how I said the estate jeweler hadn't actually sold the necklace yet? Well, yesterday I got a call from him. Hey, weird situation. A A woman came in asking about the Art Deco necklace you returned. Said she was your girlfriend, and you'd made a mistake returning it. She wanted to know if she could buy it. What did you tell her? That I couldn't disclose client information. But she got pretty insistent, started offering me cash to hold it for her. I told her that's not how we operate and asked her to leave. Sorry about that. No worries, just thought you should know. Also, in case you're wondering, a collector from the East Coast bought it this morning, paid full price, it's gone now. So she actually tried to buy it herself, without telling me. Probably wanted to surprise me by having it after all. The audacity. Tomorrow I'm having the locks changed. She still has a key, and I don't trust her not to use it. Update 2. 10 days since the breakup. Things went nuclear. First, the lock change. Landlord was cool about it, charged me $75 for new locks, worth every penny. Good thing too, because 2 days after I changed them, I was grabbing takeout when I got a text from my neighbor across the hall. FYI, someone tried your door handle like 3 times just now, looked frustrated and left. Checked my doorbell camera footage, installed that the same day as the lock change. Yep. Heh. Trying her key, looking confused, trying again, then walking away looking pissed. But that's not even the main event. 3 days ago, she created a group chat, added me, her 2 best friends, her mother, and my friend who I've known since college. The message: since my name won't communicate like an adult, we're having a group intervention. Everyone here cares about both of us and wants to see us work this out. I left the group chat immediately. Got individual texts from everyone. Her mom: please stay in the chat, we all want to help. Her friend 1: this is important, don't be immature. Her friend: owe it to her to at least listen. My friend: dude, TFF is this? I didn't agree to this. Replied to my friend: no idea, she's lost it, ignore them. Him: already did, this is crazy. Then came the really fun part. Yesterday morning, I got a notification from my credit card, a charge for $3,200 at a jewelry store. What? Called the credit card company immediately. They confirmed, purchase made at a high-end jewelry store about 2 miles from where she lives. I asked them to reverse it, told them it was fraud. Do you still have possession of your card, sir? Yes. I checked my wallet, card was there. Someone may have your card number, we'll send you a new card and open a fraud investigation. 2 hours later, she called me. I almost didn't answer. But curiosity won. Hey, I did something really special. She sounded excited. What did you do? I know you felt bad about the necklace thing, so I went to Tiffany and picked out this gorgeous bracelet. Had them charge it to your card. I saved your card info from when you paid for dinner last month on my phone, remember? And I figured we could call it even. Fresh start. I was quiet for a long moment. You stole my credit card information and made a $3,200 purchase without asking me. Stole? Don't be dramatic. We're together. Couples share finances. We're not together, we broke up. That's just a fight, we're working through it. And you committed credit card fraud. It's not fraud, it was a gift, for us. A gift you bought for yourself with my money without permission. You're really gonna make this a whole thing? I've already filed a fraud report with the credit card company. That charge is getting reversed. And if you don't return that bracelet, they're going to investigate you for fraud. You wouldn't. Watch me. I hung up. 30 minutes later, her mother called. I answered, because this was getting entertaining in a sick way. You filed a police report on my daughter? No, I filed a fraud report with my credit card company because she used my card without permission. She was trying to fix things. By stealing from me? It's not stealing if you're in a relationship. We're not in a relationship. We broke up. She used my financial information without consent. That's fraud. You're going to ruin her life over this? She ruined her own situation by committing a crime. She has until end of business today to return that bracelet to the store, or the credit card company's investigation goes forward. And when they inevitably determine it was unauthorized, they can involve law enforcement. Her mother started to say something else. I hung up. An hour later, my credit card company called back. Mr. Last Name, we have an update. The charge has been reversed. The merchant confirmed the bracelet was returned and refunded. Thank you. So she actually returned it. Good. But wait, there's more. Last night, I got a call from my apartment building's front desk. Mr. Last Name, There's a woman here saying she lives in your unit. She's asking for a key because she lost hers. She's not on your lease. What would you like us to do? Do not give her a key. She's my ex-girlfriend. She doesn't live here and has no authorization to enter. Understood. Should we ask her to leave? Please. Will do. I pulled up my phone to watch the building's lobby camera feed. They added an app last year for residents. Saw her at the desk, arguing with the front desk person. She was waving her hands around, looked agitated. Eventually security came over. She left. 10 minutes later, my doorbell camera caught her in my hallway again. She came right up to my door. Knocked. Knocked harder. I know you're in there. This is ridiculous. Open the door. I was at my friend's place, actually. Wasn't even home. She knocked for 5 more minutes, then slid something under my door. A letter. My friend drove me home later. I picked up the letter. 3 pages. Highlights include: You've changed. You used to be generous. All my friends' boyfriends treat them better than this. I deserve someone who values me enough to buy me nice things. The necklace incident was a misunderstanding and you're using it as an excuse to be cheap. I'm willing to forgive you if you apologize and we start fresh. She's willing to forgive me. For her calling my gift trash and her committing credit card fraud. The mental gymnastics are Olympic level. I took photos of the letter. Saved them. Just in case. This morning, I got a text from my friend, the one who got added to the group chat. Dude, she showed up at my work asking where you've been, said you're avoiding dealing with the relationship and she needs my help. Talking sense into you. I told her I'm not getting involved and she needs to leave you alone. She called me a bad friend and left. Heads up, she seems unhinged. Replied, thanks for the warning. Yeah, it's getting weird. And want me to talk to her? Tell her to back off? Nah, she'll just see it as attention. Ignoring her seems to be working. Eventually she'll give up. If you say so. This is nuts though. Yeah, it really is. Also found out today that she called my mother. My mother, who lives 3 states away and who she's met exactly twice. Mom called me. Did you break up with that girl? Yeah, a few weeks ago. She called me, said you're having communication issues and she wanted my advice on how to reach you. What did you tell her? That if you broke up with her, you probably had a good reason and she should respect that. She didn't like that answer. I bet. She seems persistent. That's one word for it. Want me to block her if she calls again? Probably a good idea. Tomorrow I'm documenting everything and consulting with a lawyer, not to sue or press charges or anything dramatic, just to know my options if she keeps escalating, because something tells me this isn't over. Update 3. Final. It's been 3 weeks since the initial breakup, 5 days since the last update. Time for the finale. The day after I posted the last update, things came to a head. I'd taken the day off work. Needed a mental health day after all the craziness. Was sitting at home, drinking coffee, watching a movie. Around 11 a.m. my doorbell rang. Checked the camera. Delivery person with a package. Opened the door. Thanks. Sign here please. I signed. Took the package. Decent-sized box, kind of heavy. Sender name was a company I didn't recognize. Brought it inside. Opened it. Inside was the necklace. The exact Art Deco necklace I'd returned. With a note, I bought it back. See? I do appreciate it. Now can we please move past this? I'm sorry, let's talk. I just stared at it. She'd tracked down the collector who bought it, somehow convinced them to sell. Must have paid way more than $5,000 to get it back. My phone rang. Her. I answered. How did you get this? I have my ways. Do you like it? I mean, I got it back. That shows I care, right? How much did you pay for it? That's not important. What's important is, how much? Silence. Then, $8,000. You spent $8,000 on a necklace you called cheap junk. I didn't know what it was then. Now I do, and I got it back to show you I appreciate the thought. You spent $8,000 to prove a point. To prove I love you. To prove this relationship matters to me. Or to prove you can't handle losing. Why are you being so mean? I'm trying here. No, you're trying to control the narrative. You screwed up. I called you on it, and you can't accept that there are consequences. I bought the necklace back. With whose money? Pause. Mine. Where'd you get $8,000? Longer pause. I borrowed it. From who? My parents, okay? I borrowed it from my parents because this relationship is worth it to me, because you're worth it to me. I closed my eyes. So now your parents are involved in this mess. They were happy to help. They think we're good together. Have you told them we broke up? That we're not broken up, we're on a break. We're broken up. I broke up with you, clearly, multiple times. You're just being stubborn. And you're being delusional. She made a frustrated sound. Fine, keep the necklace. Don't keep it. I don't care. But we need to talk in person, face to face, like adults. No. Why not? Because you've shown me that you can't respect boundaries. You tried to use my key after we broke up. You filed a fake charge on my credit card. You contacted my mother. You showed up at my friend's work. You're harassing me. I'm fighting for us. You're stalking me. I hung up. Sat there looking at the necklace. $8,000. To buy back something she'd rejected. Not because she wanted it, because she wanted to be right. Called the estate jeweler. Hey, it's my name. Weird question. Would you be interested in buying that Art Deco necklace again? The same one? How do you have it? Long story. But yes, same one. I'll take $4,000 for it. Done. Bring it by whenever. Went there that afternoon, sold it. Again, the jeweler shook his head. This is the weirdest transaction history I've ever seen. Tell me about it. That evening, I called her parents, got her dad. Hi, this is my name. We haven't spoken much, but I'm your daughter's ex-boyfriend. Oh, hello. I understand you lent her $8,000 to buy back a necklace. She said it was important, a relationship investment. We're not in a relationship. We broke up 3 weeks ago. She spent your money buying back a gift I'd already returned, trying to manipulate me into getting back together with her. Silence on the other end. I wanted you to know that. She may not have been honest about the situation. I'm not getting back together with her. She needs to move on, and you should probably talk to her about the money. I see. Thank you for telling me. No problem. I hung up. 3 days passed. Quiet. No calls, no texts, no showing up at my apartment. Then yesterday, her best friend requested to meet me for coffee. Against my better judgment, I agreed. Public place, daytime. She showed up looking uncomfortable. Thanks for meeting me. What's this about? She's spiraling. Her parents are furious about the money. They want her to pay them back, but she spent most of her savings on the necklace. She's been crying nonstop. Okay? Okay, that's it? What do you want me to say? That you'll talk to her? That you'll consider giving her another chance? No. You're really just gonna let her fall apart like this? She made her choices. Called an expensive gift garbage, refused to apologize, tried to buy her way back into the relationship, committed credit card fraud, harassed me and everyone I know. These are consequences of her actions, not my responsibility. She made mistakes. She made choices, deliberate ones. And I'm making mine, to not be with someone who values designer labels over thoughtfulness, who thinks relationships are transactional, and who can't hear no as an answer. Her friend stared at me. You're really done. I've been done. Everyone else just hasn't accepted it. She really loved you, you know. No, she really loved what I could buy her. There's a difference. She left after that. Didn't argue. Looked sad. This morning, I finally got a text from my ex. I get it. You're not coming back. Fine. I'll stop trying. But I want you to know that you gave up on something real. You gave up on us over something stupid. And you're gonna regret it when you realize what you lost. I read it twice, then replied, I didn't give up on something real. I walked away from something fake. A real relationship doesn't fall apart because someone judged a gift by its price tag instead of its meaning. A real relationship doesn't require one person to prove their worth through designer labels. I have no regrets. I hope someday you understand that people aren't ATMs and relationships aren't shopping trips. Good luck. Sent. Then blocked her number. Blocked her on social media. Blocked her friends who'd been messaging me. Blocked her mom. It's over. Finally. Sitting here now, drinking coffee, watching the same movie I was watching 3 weeks ago when this all went down. Feels different now. Lighter. Did I handle everything perfectly? Probably not. Could I have been nicer? Maybe. But I don't think being nice would have worked. She wasn't hearing no as an answer. She was hearing, try harder. The necklace is back with the estate jeweler, probably sold to some other collector who'll appreciate its history. The $4,000 I got for it is in my savings account. And I'm single. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Better single than with someone who sees me as a source of expensive accessories. To everyone who's been following this, thanks for the support. It's been weird and exhausting and kind of validating to know other people saw how messed up the whole thing was. And to answer the questions I've been getting, yes, I'm done for real. No, I don't think she'll change. No, I don't feel bad about any of it. Yes, I learned something. When someone shows you they care more about appearances than substance, believe them the first time. The end. Actually, not quite the end. One more thing. Last night, the estate jeweler texted me. That necklace sold again. 3rd time's the charm, I guess. Want to know something funny? The buyer specifically asked about its history. When I told her it had quite a journey, she said that made her love it more. Said every piece should have a story. Thought you'd appreciate that. Yeah, I did appreciate that. Some people get it, some people. I'm done trying to make someone understand who never wanted to in the first place. Now I'm actually done. Moving forward. Meeting new people. Living my life. Without someone who thinks love comes with a designer logo. Peace.